What is up, Pokemon Go family? It is your boy, TheGoulGuy, back at you guys yet again with another video. And today we have our own little adventure going on right now. I'm at a whole new park, essentially more like a forest, which is crazy, right? Look how deep that forest goes. Holy crap. But anywho, basically today's adventure, we're going to be doing a very special research. But before I show you this research, let's see what we get from this rocket grunt. Well, it's a chest pin, but let's see if it's actually good. It's a 219. I don't know if that's good whatsoever. Basically, Chestnut became basically Shadow Chestnut anyway became number 4 in terms of grass type attacker, which is freaking awesome. So if you are able to actually get a really good shadow, like a 3-star shadow chest pin, definitely evolve that thing. That thing is going to be very useful as a grass type attacker. But anyway, let's see what we end up getting. 219 is very trash. Okay, well, anywho, let's move on to this research I'm talking about. The research that we're going to be talking about today is the Masterwork Wish Granted Special Research. This is going to give us a shiny Jirachi for the first time in Pokemon Go. Super excited to actually claim this bad boy. Basically, all we have to do is catch about 50 more Pokemon, and we will be able to actually catch Jirachi here at the new park, in the forest, where I believe Jirachi lives, right? Also, too, we got some field research tasks, which is basically for the event, we got to catch 12 Pokemon I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this gives us the zebra in Pokemon Go. I forgot what the actual name of it is, but you guys know what the zebra is anyway. And as well, we also have to take a snapshot of any Pokemon in the wild. Let me go ahead and get rid of the one where we have to actually scan something anyway. But yes, we got to take a photo of a wild Pokemon, which actually should not be too bad, because we got a Growlithe right here in the forest. So let's see what we get from this. We get a Krogunk. Let's go. All right. Boom. Caught. Well, not caught yet. Get in the ball. We finally did the rest of the other field research tasks. So let's go ahead and claim the rest of those. Boom. We get a Darumaka. I already know that's definitely nowhere close to a 3-star, and it's not a shiny, unfortunately. Boom, we got another Darumaka 603. So yes, this one can give you the zebra or the Darumaka, which is pretty cool. All right. So yeah, definitely if you're trying to look for a shiny, I think they should be boosted through these researches. I'm not too sure. 603, a little closer there. But I will say I did get a really good shiny Darumaka from this one not too long ago, actually. Here it is. I call it the Necky Boy because I mean, I didn't name it, but it's basically, it just looks like naked, even though it's already naked, non-shiny, right? But it's just so funny seeing this thing, super light red colored Darumaka. But anyway, 98% shiny Darumaka from the freaking research, bro. That thing was super sick. I'm definitely not going to be evolving it. Like, definitely, if it was a Shundo, I would definitely be maxing that thing out as the baby form, but unfortunately, it was not. But anywho, that is all the field research tasks that we did. And then also, too, we have a very timed research. Now, this research in itself, this research is from the Go Tour that's actually going on right now. You're actually able to claim a code. I'm actually put the code right here for you guys. But essentially, yes, you're able to claim a code, which apparently gives you a fairy type research to get you hyped for the Go Tour, which is pretty awesome. Basically, we already finished some of the tasks already on it, so let's go ahead and claim some of this right now and see what it gives us at the end of it. It is a Spritzy. Okay, not the most exciting in terms of Pokemon to get from especially like a Go Tour centric special research, or field, not field research. Oh my goodness, I'm tripping on my words. Anyway, 518, it's not great. But anywho, yeah, the timed research anyway, not too crazy, but let's see what's actually at the end of this time research. Basically, we got to use 26 berries to catch a Pokemon, which shouldn't be too bad. Also, too, we got to earn 6 hearts with our buddy, so that shouldn't take us entirely too long, but we'll finish that. And yeah, let's catch some more Pokemon so we can claim our Jirachi. And also, too, lastly, we are going to be, since we basically only have about 2 hours to actually do so for the Lunar New Year, if you haven't already, definitely use your coin bags because you have the potential to actually find a shiny freaking Gimme Ghoul. And basically, it was just for this weekend, like through the week and a little bit of the weekend anyway. This is the last day. Speaking of Gimme Ghoul, that is not shiny. 15. All right, there we go. But yeah, so basically, this is your chance to actually find shiny. I mean, if you haven't already, it's probably too late by the time this is actually uploaded. But that was your chance to actually get a shiny Gimme Ghoul. But we are going to try the last 2 hours. Oh, that actually was good IV, actually. I rarely ever get good IV Gimme Ghouls, and that's just so funny. That's a low CP. But anyway, yeah, I'll let you guys know if I found something crazy. Another thing I wanted to do is actually get into some of these Lunala raids. Apparently, a lot of people are raiding them right now. My friend Prestige in New York is going crazy right now in terms of Lunalas, unless he's actually in LA and he's doing Lunala over there, which is kind of weird because you would think they would be trying to, you know, obviously do all the new Pokemon, the shiny Honedge over there, which looks so freaking sick with the background, bro. That's one thing I'm jealous about with people going to the Go Tour is freaking the backgrounds. The background looks so sick. And I went to LA last year for Go Tour, and I feel like that background didn't do LA justice just as much as this new one, because I think it's because you kind of like see the angle from the top down and you see the buildings behind it. But in this one, it looks like more like in the sky. You see all the palm beaches. So freaking sick. But anyway, let's see if we get something good from this. I basically just, I want a hundo. I want a hundo Lunala so bad. It's so freaking good in the Master League. I would love to actually get a hundo. I got a couple 96s, and I do have some spare Lunala, so maybe I'll just lucky trade, but this I do not believe is going to be it. All right, nothing good yet in terms of the Gimme Ghoul. All right, nothing good yet in terms of the Gimme Ghouls. Basically, I've just been getting trash so far and no shinies. But we do have something special right in front of us after I catch this Oddish. This should make pretty close to my goal here in terms of getting to Jirachi. Okay, yeah, we're at 980. So we got 20 more Pokemon to catch, which shouldn't be too bad. But as you can see here, there's this bridge that basically goes all the way back to this like little cabin back there. But on this bridge essentially has a shadow freaking Dratini. This thing is super rare to actually find. We're gonna take it down. Let's see if what we end up getting. Let's go. All right, the Dratini is down. Unfortunately, I already seen the CP. It is trash, okay? I believe it's a 540. We definitely need more closer to a 600 if we want it to be close to like a 3-star anyway. But let's see what we end up getting from this. Is it a Shadow Shiny? That'll be amazing to get. Boom, boom, boom. And not a Shadow Shiny, unfortunately. 540, as I said, not great. Moving on. All right, you guys. All right, you guys, so you might be wondering, wow, it's a lot more daylight outside, and I have different clothes on, and essentially we're in a whole new area. Yeah, so basically it got a little darker than I expected when I actually started recording, my fault. And then on top of that, when it actually got darker, things started to get really creepy. There was just like some dude yelling in the forest, very strange, and there was like some bird like caulking, but it sounded like a baby crying. I don't know, very creepy, very scary. Might come back when it actually is more of like the Halloween event, maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, we're in another part of this same park, and it's daytime, obviously, as you can see, and we have a pretty nice little place that we can go down here to actually catch our Jirachi, which is going to be so freaking awesome. But before we end up doing that, let's go ahead and see if we get a shiny Dratini. I seen another raid as we came up here, and let's see if we finally get that shiny Dratini. No, we do not, unfortunately, in the snowy forest. Look at that. That is a pretty cool setting to see it. But 549, I don't believe that's actually good either. So yeah, we're gonna move on from this one, but let's see what the actual IVs actually end up being. Not bad, actually, not bad. I will definitely possibly hold on to that one. But anyway, we did finish, basically, we finished a couple things. Basically, we got the Masterwork Research Wish Granted, which basically, as I said, gives us our shiny Jirachi guaranteed. But we're going to claim that towards the end here. We also have the Precious Paths research that I actually forgot to talk about yesterday. Essentially, this is a special research, basically the very end of this special research, because I believe since we are getting to Kalos Tour, essentially this is going to be the end. So let's go ahead and claim the Ultra Ball. Let's go ahead and get this XP. Oh, and before we actually claim the Stardust, let's go ahead and get a star piece going. Almost forgot about that. Let's go ahead and just get a lucky egg too, just to be sure too as well. Also too, it's very cold outside. It's very cold, more colder than it was yesterday, which is very unfortunate. It actually snowed yesterday, so basically the snow that was disappearing is yeah, now it's like freaking everywhere. So very unfortunate on my end that we're doing this in the freaking cold yet again, but it is okay. It's okay. It is what it is. Let's claim the last thing, which is our Stardust, and basically let's see what we end up getting from this Precious Paths. We get, ooh, a Bisharp. That is freaking cool. It's cool seeing Bisharp in this snowy forest like area that they're actually showing on here too, which is pretty cool. Bam, it's in the ball. Let's go. And 1184 is not good. Not great. Not great at all, unfortunately. Let's see what's on the next page here once we talk to the professor. The world of Pokemon. Anyway, looks like we got to win 3 raids. We got to win 3 max battles, and we'll follow 3 routes. Okay, so that might take us just a little minute because I don't really think there's any routes around here. I don't know. I'll check. Anyway, we also have some field research tasks, which basically required us to walk 2 kilometers, which I don't remember what exactly this is, but this is from the Lunar New Year's event yesterday. So let's go ahead, claim it. It is, looks like we are getting the Blitzel. I called it a zebra yesterday, but it's the Blitzel. That is the name of this freaking Pokemon. Oh my goodness, I don't know why. I just call it the zebra. But anyway, 360, not bad, 3-star, but we're definitely not keeping that one. I definitely have a better one. Let's see what the next one is. 361. I have yet to get a shiny from that Lunar New Year's event. Let me know down in the comments if you actually got a shiny. I don't think I actually need, I might need one. I'm not too sure. But anyway, 361, a little better. Obviously, still not going to be the one we need, a hundo nor a shiny. And last one, and 376. Okay, this one is a lot better. Definitely a lot better. Still not shiny, but would be cool if this actually ended up being a hundo. Let's see what this one is, bro. 376 is pretty high, and the other one was actually pretty high too. Ooh, 98%, bro. Oh my goodness, this could have been a hundo right here. But anyway, let's go ahead and mark it as a 98%. Real quick before my hands freaking freeze. Boom, let's start up, and boom, there it is. That is our field research task, the end of the Lunar New Year's field research task. Anyway, man, let me know if you actually guys got some luck. I got the Darumaka, obviously, that you guys seen yesterday, so I got a little bit of luck there. But hey, other than that, that was pretty much the only shiny I feel like I got through that day. Well, I wouldn't say that, because we were lucky. We were trying to find shiny Gimme Ghoul yesterday, and unfortunately I was not able to find any yesterday, unfortunately. But I will say, I believe, what was it, like it was like Thursday or Friday, I was able to actually find 2 shinies. There's an 838 here, which was horrible IVs, and another one which is a 617, which also is horrible IVs. And in terms of shiny Gimme Ghouls overall, as of right now, I have 5. 1 was lucky traded to me, and as well, 1 was lucky swapped, which this is the one we actually ended up evolving here, which isn't bad. I might actually end up hyper training, maybe even gold bottle capping this one. Might even just silver bottle cap it. I'm not too sure, but that one was pretty sick to actually get. Maybe I might actually end up maxing that one. That might be the one. But we also do have 2 more that we can actually lucky swap or even get a lucky trade for. And then we have 2 with the actual background, which are pretty cool as well. Unfortunately, you can't evolve those, but hopefully they will be able to get evolved evolved here shortly. Well, you know, in the future anyway. We also do have some Stardust to claim from this raid from the pass. Basically, let's go ahead and claim the rest of that. 7,000 Stardust. Let's go. And then also too, we did get the rest of the very fairy time research. Let's go ahead and go the rest of the way down here while we get closer to this Jirachi research. Anyway, we got the fairy time research. Let's see what we get. We get XP, we get some candy, and as well, what Pokemon do we get from this? And it is a Swirlix. Nothing too crazy from that, but I'm guessing it's just going to be a bunch of fairies. Would be cool that at the very end of this we actually get a Xerneas or something like that. That would be insane. But anyway, look at this environment, bro. Now, of course, it's during the winter season, so it definitely looked a lot better than it does now, but still a pretty cool area, especially with, you know, how the rocks are laid out and everything like that. Really dope area. I believe this is really the area that I wanted to actually, you know, get our Jirachi. It kind of looks like a Pokeball too, if you kind of think about it. It kind of does look like a Pokeball. But anyway, this Swirlix, what is the IVs? Not great. Not great, yeah, so whatsoever. Anyway, moving on, and looks like we have to send 26 gifts and add a sticker and earn 6 hearts. Okay, so I'll do that off screen. I'll do that off screen. And then let's see. Yeah, we just got to claim our Jirachi here. And then the precious paths we might be able to do today. I'm not too sure. But anyway, definitely we're going to be claiming the Jirachi. But let me go ahead and get the very fairy time research done real quick. Let's go. Alrighty. We have gotten 6 hearts from our buddy. And as well, we have sent 26 gifts to our friends. Now let's see what we get out of here. Looks like we're getting some candy. And that was... yeah, let's just say I already know what this one is gonna be. I forgot what the name is. Dedenne. Yes, we got Dedenne candy, so I assumed we were gonna get Dedenne. There we go. 755. Don't believe that's good, but let's see what this ends up being. There it is. 755. Not good. Okay. I don't know. For some reason in my head, I'm like, that's not good. Anyway, Tangela. Oh, wow. That's a really high CP Tangela. Holy crap. Let me go ahead and catch that one real quick. Let's see. 1817. That's crazy. Okay. Not good at CP. All right. Not good IV. Anyway. All right. So that is... Oh, and then basically all we got to do is catch an Eevee. What? That is so random. Okay. Now I got to find an Eevee somewhere in the forest. I'll let you guys know if I find an Eevee somewhere. Has to be an Eevee somewhere, right? Has to be. While we're walking around looking for EVs, I decided to jump into a Veltal raid. Shout out to you, Reaper. Reaper's all the way in LA doing the Go Tour. Super excited for those guys actually going out there and actually being able to get some shinies with freaking backgrounds, bro. The backgrounds look so freaking sick. I'm so jelly that I'm not at the Go Tour right now. But at the same time, I will be at Go Fest, you know, obviously going hard for Mewtwo because that's definitely confirmed for Go Fest. So I'm definitely gonna be excited for that. But shout out to you, Reaper, sending me these invites. I told him I needed some XL candy, and it would be nice to actually get another shiny bird here. Let's see what we got, because I have a lot of shiny Yveltal, but I don't have a well, not Yveltal. I have a lot of shiny Xerneas, but I don't have a lot of shiny Yveltal, which is kind of weird. But anyway, let's see if we get a bacon bird right here. Let's go. Unfortunately not, but 2139 actually isn't horrible. And as I said, we are getting some XL candy here, which is nice. I believe for the Go Tour, the floor right now is 11 11 11, so essentially way more chances of actually getting really good IVs and maybe even possibly Shundos, which is really nice. I did actually do one of these raids, I want to say yesterday, and I actually got a really good shiny, which I'll show you guys once I actually catch this. I almost dropped my phone there. Holy crap. Excellent throw. Come on now. I like seeing a Veltal in the forest. Like, it's really cool to actually see it in the forest. Like, to see it's like scaled with the actual trees behind it. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Where'd that ball go? Ugh. Veltal is so freaking far, bro. Come on, get him this freaking ball. Just, oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh, my hands are already a mess as is. Come on. Oh my goodness, this is gonna... All right, I'll let you guys know when I catch it. Well, a couple excellent throws later, and unfortunately, it ran away from me. I have no clue how that happened. As you can see right here, literally even my last ball was an excellent throw, and it still ran away from me. Like, what? Like, I just don't understand, like, what do they want from me, okay? Orange Raz, excellent throw. That should be guaranteed low-key. But anyway, I'm not too worried about it because, as I said, I did get a Bacon Bird not too long ago. A Veltall, there it is, 96%, 2147. Oh my goodness, that one actually would have been... The one that actually ran away from me probably would have been 96 as well. Oh my goodness, that is unfortunate. But anyway, I have so many 96s, but this is a 96 shiny, which is so freaking sweet. And as you can see right down below, from Los Angeles, California. I appreciate you guys out there inviting me to these raids. That is so freaking awesome. Unfortunately, I can't get... Oh, there's a Aerodactyl here, weird, random. But anyway, unfortunately, I can't remote raid to actually get any Mega Energy, but that's fine. We will be racking up here next week when they drop for global. Let's see what this Aerodactyl actually ends up being here. Aerodactyl 1744 is horrible. Okay. Anywho, we're still looking for this freaking Eevee. It's going to be pretty rough because I mean it's super, it's like a random spawn. Like how am I just going to find an Eevee anywhere? Oh my goodness. But I'll let you guys know if I find one. All right, you guys, so I am in the car because it was getting freaking cold as heck. My hands are freezing. Probably going to drive around this park just a little all right, you guys, so I am in the car because I was freezing. I needed to charge my phone just a little bit, and I'm just not having good luck with finding this Eevee. But I'm going to be driving around this park just a little minute just to see if I actually end up finding a Eevee anywhere. But before we do that, we actually got to claim this Yveltal. Another one of my friends from the Go Tour is actually sending me these rays. Shout out to Thick Bacon here. Let's see if we actually get a freaking Bacon Bird. Bacon from Thick Bacon would be actually hilarious. Let's see what this actually ends up being. Not a shiny, unfortunately. Still 2130, so we're still up there in terms of IVs. I'm pretty sure this was going to be a 3-star. Definitely not going to be a hundo or anything like that, but still would be nice to actually get those XL candies. But anyway, I'm going to catch this off screen, and we're just going to move on and see if we can find that Eevee. Come on now. All right, you guys, so driving around, actually using Incense, I finally found a freaking Eevee. Yes, let's go. 311 from Incense. This could be a hundo. No, I'm just playing. This most likely is not a hundo. But anyway, let's see what we end up getting from this Eevee that we took a minute to actually find. There we go. Eevee caught 311. Not bad, but we're definitely not keeping that. So many Pokemon around me. Holy crap. I haven't been really close to this area ever. So some new discoveries here. Pretty cool. Little dark tricks here. That's pretty cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and claim this research right here. The last bit of it. And this one might just be an Eevee, or it'll be really cool if this was actually a Sylveon and potentially a shiny one. Let's see what this one ends up being. We get we get stickers. That's cool, and it's a Sylveon. Let's go. That's also that's really cool. That's actually really cool. I'm actually gonna just catch it with the Ultra Ball. Might as well. And let's use a Silver Pineapple. Actually, you know what? No, let's just do a regular ball and Silver Pineapple here. Boom. Does it catch one? There we go. One first ball thrown. We catch the Sylveon. Let's go. 1309 is... Oh, okay. I will definitely take that. Holy crap. 96% Sylveon from the freaking Love Research. Let's go. Love to see it. And I'll take that for sure. If that was shiny, that would have been sick. That would have been so freaking sick. But anywho, that is it in terms of that task. And we got a bunch of field research tasks. Nothing to do with any kind of, you know, there's no event going on right now, so I don't really have to worry about that. But last thing we need to do is claim this freaking Jirachi, and we just got to drive all the way back. So let's do that real quick. Claim this Jirachi, and we can finally end this video with something great. Hopefully we get something good from this Jirachi, bro. I'm really praying that we get something good from this mythical Pokemon. Let's go. All right, you guys, so this is where we're going to be doing the big reveal of freaking shiny Jirachi for the first time in Pokemon Go in front of this lake right here. Well, this little pond, anyway, that we have back here. It's a pretty big pond. Low-key is a lake. But anyway, my friend actually got married at that little, I forgot what you call them. Over there. He got married right over there, right next to the lake, which I feel like this is just super fitting because, I mean, also too, don't people get wishes granted when they throw like things into like lakes and oceans and ponds and fountains and stuff like that? But anywho, this is where we're going to do it. Anyway, let's go ahead and claim our Jirachi, bro, for the first time in Pokemon Go, bro. Oh, let's go ahead and get our star piece going yet again because it's been a little minute since we actually claimed our last star piece. And let's get that 4,000, and also we're gonna get 3,800 here, which is gonna be cool. Somebody's messing with some geese behind us. Unfortunately, they're going crazy for some reason. Anyway, this is gonna be our Jirachi, bro. Let's go. Oh man, look at that. It's a nighttime too. Holy crap. Maybe, oh god, there's geese. Geese flying over us. Holy crap. They're gone now. They're gone now. My goodness, look at this. Oh, that's so cool. Ah, shiny Jirachi. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the Hundo CP is. I did not look this up whatsoever. You need 3 balls to actually throw at this thing for us to actually catch it. So let's go ahead, throw the second ball. Let's go. Let's go. I'm super excited, bro. The shiny looks so great. Oh my goodness. For some reason, I thought it was blue for a second. I don't know why. Anyway, that is so freaking cool. It looks literally like a star when it's shiny. That's so awesome. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Jirachi, Jirachi, Jirachi. Please let it be good. Registered to the deck, shiny Jirachi, 1368. Oh man. I have a bad feeling about this being not good. But anyway, let's see. Oh, it's a 3-star. It's a 3-star. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. If I take it to, okay, 14, 50. Okay, so not going to be good in Great League either. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, we finally got shiny Jirachi in Pokemon Go, bro. Super excited to finally have this freaking Pokemon. Let's go. And right next to this lake, as I said, this is a pretty cool area, pretty cool park. Anyway, as I said, it's freezing right now. As you can see, even like the little pond there is like freezing over, but as you can see, even like there's a big forest area behind it and everything like that. Pretty cool, but finally getting freaking Jirachi in Pokemon Go, I'm super happy about that. But finally finishing that masterwork research is just freaking awesome. It took me forever to actually do it. Oh, let's go ahead and get a star piece. Let's get a let's get a lucky egg, and let's finish this research real quick. Boom, we got some candy. That is awesome. And we got one more research to go, which is our masterwork ponytails research, which is basically going to give us our shiny Keldeo right before the Go Tour, and we get our shiny Deante masterworks research. So definitely super excited about that. Hopefully we get this done before next week, and then we'll be able to actually claim the shiny Keldeo during the Go Tour. That's going to be so freaking sick. But anyway, I'm going to get back home and actually organize this thing because I have so many Pokemon right now. I need to organize this to get prepared for the Kalos Global. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. As I said, shout out to you guys out there doing, you know, obviously during the Go Tour and everything like that. Keep sending me invites. Definitely definitely appreciate the invites because I definitely want to get some Veltal XL candy, get it out of the way so I don't have to really worry about it during Global. And but yeah, anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.